Bahasham Yahawashai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true sincere brethren out there pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked defiled kingdom with this word, and to the rest of the church who believe as well. The water to Yahawashai, because without him, none of this would even be possible. Alright? So this is a fairly old article, but it reads, transgender MMA fighter breaks female opponent's skull. Is it now okay for a man to hit a woman? Now this is the hypocrisy of America. People only want to apply the differences between male and female when it comes to benefiting women. We've been trying to tell you people from jump, there is a difference between male and female. Okay? The Heavenly Father did not make male and female to be equal. But it seems that when a man is placed in a ring with the female, all of a sudden it's a clear difference. Okay? So let's get into this article a little bit.
Transgender MMA fighter breaks female opponent's skull. Is it now okay for a man to hit a woman? Published by Cauldron Pool on October 15, 2018.
In 2014, Fallon Fox, a transgender MMA fighter, beat his female opponent, Tamika Brands, so severely that she suffered a broken skull and concussion before being TKO'd. The fight lasted 1 round and was over in almost 2.5 minutes. It's not easy viewing, but the entire fight, including the bloody end, can be viewed below.
So check that out. The fight was just around 2.5 minutes. They didn't even get to go into a second round, because it is clearly evident that a man and a woman totally different, right? But Esau is trying to paint this picture to have you women thinking that anything a man can do, you can do it, or even do it better. A woman's whole mind here of late seems to be comparing herself to a man or trying to outdo a man. So throw a man in a ring with you, all of a sudden, oh no, you're a male, I'm a female. Let's keep it a difference. Nah, you can't pick and choose. Okay, if you feel like a man can dress up as a woman and you think it's okay, he should be able to step in the ring with you as well. Okay, and put them hands on you. That's how I feel about it.
In an interview following the fight, Brents said, "I've fought a lot of women and have never felt the strength that I felt in a fight as I did that night. I can't answer whether it's because she was born a man or not, because I'm not a doctor."
Let's be honest. It's because he was born a man and you were born a woman. Let's not play these games, woman. You know exactly why you got them hands put on you. Okay? Even if a man gets his testicles chopped off, if he gets his rod chopped off, he's still a male. Okay? It doesn't change anything. Just like a woman, she can get a fake Adam's apple. Okay? Get things done to her where she looks more masculine. She's still a female. Okay? Would this fight be any different if it was the other way around? If she was in a MMA match with a man, but she was dressed up looking like a man, had a hairdo like what's that crazy broad's name? Like Amber Rose. She came in the ring with a head looking like Amber Rose, thinking she was a man, and then the man just beat the hell out of her. Is it all of a sudden a problem for him to whoop up on her, although she clearly wanted to join the MMA and can see herself as being equal? This woman could have easily just backed down from the fight and say, no, you know, he's still a man. I'm not going for that. She probably had that female arrogancy about herself and probably felt, maybe he'll be easy on me, or I can do this to show all women out there this is about us.
I can only say, I've never felt so overpowered ever in my life, and I am an abnormally strong female in my own right. I still disagree with Fox fighting. Any other job or career, I say have a go at it. But when it comes to a combat sport, I think it just isn't fair.
So once again, you can't pick and choose. If you agree that a man can dress up as a woman and still have a place in the work world, you can't be mad when a man is dressed up as a woman and he's placed in a ring to fight against a woman. Okay? Either it's wrong or it ain't. And of course it's wrong to dress up as a man. But this society is trying to make it where these men are getting jobs. These men are able to get a job over a man who's masculine. A man who carries himself like a man. He's just not fluffy or cute enough. Okay? Society's trying to paint this role that if you're not cute and fluffy, you're not of any importance. Okay? That is the mind of a woman. And that is the same mentality Esau is trying to push throughout this earth. I'm not going to go any further in this article. That was enough to show that there is a clear difference between male and female. I'll play this video a little bit if it plays. Butchering that broad, man. Butchering that broad, man. Nah, they equal. That's two women right there. What you talking about? That's a woman and that's a woman. Nah, you can't call her a man. That's a woman. According to Babylon standards, you have to be PC, politically correct. Torturing her ass. Torturing her. Look at this. This is what happens when you put a woman up against a man. Okay? Butchered her, man. But you women claim to be equal to men, right? You expect me to feel bad for this broad? Man, let that be an example to all of you women who try to compare yourself to a man. Okay? You want to be equal to a man? That should also apply when you're thrown in the ring. Let's go. Let's go to 1 Peter's, okay? And then from there, well, matter of fact, let's just go in order. 1 Peter's 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So we are to honor our wives, but we're to honor them as the weaker vessel. We don't see you as being equal unto us. I don't look at my woman and say, well, you're equal unto me. I don't look at any woman and say, well, you're equal unto me or you're better. No. The Lord made you to be the weaker vessel, regardless of how you look at it. Even if you have women out there who may have a man and she's actually physically stronger than him, she's still the weaker vessel. Okay? Because she's dealing with emotions. All right? This goes deeper than just physical attributes, man. The woman is weaker. She lacks faith. All right? A woman is not meant to be an MMA fighter. A woman damn sure is not meant to be an MMA fighter going head up against a man. Which also shows a woman shouldn't be bucking up to no man in general. Because if there was not Esau, the so-called white man, okay, to play the role as the police, these women would be getting slaughtered out here because they have a mouth. Women will spend so much money on a facelift, but they do not get that mouth fixed. Now, seeing that these women have smart ass mouths, but yet they'll spend all this money on a facelift, they don't put any money or invest in that smart ass mouth. Okay? Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife. So we do honor our women. Okay? We honor them as the weaker vessel. You're not supposed to be a tyrant to your woman. You shouldn't just be pushing your woman around or, just being a straight asshole, man, for no given reason. Okay? As unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Okay? So although the scriptures tell you how the woman is the weaker vessel, does that mean that women are weak altogether? No, women have their appropriate position. The scriptures tell you what a strong woman is. Okay? Since you women claim, I'm a strong sister. Well, a strong sister is a strong man. Okay? A strong sister is really a strong brother. A strong black woman is really a strong black man. And we don't call ourselves black. We call ourselves Israelites. Okay? This is Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Now, women claim to be strong, but they're not strong according to the scriptures. Okay? You don't take care of home. A lot of you women are out with liberty. Out when it's dark outside, going out to bars, going out to clubs, even going out to strip clubs to see other women. It's just weird, man. A lot of women today are on some weird stuff going on. I'm telling you. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on. But who can find a strong woman according to these scriptures? A woman of honor. Okay? Who's priceless. Because today's woman, she can be bought. Okay? You buy a woman a cheeseburger, okay, she's liable to let you move in. That's the woman you're dealing with today. A man could be spending 15 years in prison, and at the end of his bid, he already got a woman to go home to. Okay? But a virtuous woman, she's not looking for no light man. Okay? She's going to want a man of the Lord. She's not going to want to be out and about late at night, being a hoe, okay, or trying to get attention. She's going to be where she should be, at home. All right? That's a strong woman. A strong woman controls her emotions. Let's jump down to verse 17. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. And a woman strengthening her arms has nothing to do with MMA fighting. Okay? This isn't talking about some woman who's involved in bodybuilding. Okay? Let's jump down to verse 25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. Okay? So you stick it through with your man, in the time to come, the Lord is going to exalt you as well. Taking care of the household, which includes, watching after the children, not feeding the children any diverse doctrines, not feeding them abominable foods. Okay? Not out here trying to get attention by other men. Okay? And if you want to look sexy, do it at home in front of your man only. Okay? That's a strong woman. Because in today's society, a woman who can't control her feelings, who has to yell and be a fighter, thinks she's a man, that is a weak woman. A strong woman is a woman who can hold her water, not a light-minded woman. Okay? Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. Okay, and a lot of you women, you're just brutal. You're not kind. You're not delicate as you used to be. Okay, the Lord has turned a lot of you women into monsters. There was a time, you go back in the old days, talking about the 1930s, 1940s, a man would be willing to take off his jacket and set it on the ground just so his wife wouldn't have to walk in a puddle. But nowadays, you'd be called a punk, a coward, a sissy, or too nice. Okay? You women have totally been destroyed, okay, out of your delicateness. And it all goes down to you just want to be men. You're jealous. That's what it comes down to. Okay? You're jealous, admit it. That's why a lot of lesbians, they use strap-ons. If you're a lesbian, you shouldn't be using anything to fill that hole. Okay? You should be figuring it out in other ways. It shouldn't be anything that symbolizes male. Okay? Let's jump to the book of Proverbs, I believe it is. Because a lot of you women, you're just, I don't know, man. Your pride is through the roof. Proverbs 25 and 24. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. And don't no real masculine man want to deal with some woman who's a brawler. Okay, a woman who is an MMA fighter, that shouldn't be really appealing or sexy, quote unquote, to the man of the Lord, to a man of the Lord. Okay? To deal with a woman who is a brawler, it's better for you to dwell at the top of your house in a corner, even if you lived in a mansion. So how much more living in an apartment or a small house and a brawling woman who thinks she can take you one-on-one? Okay? Then when you put them things on her and she bleeding out with a broken skull, you're the bad guy. All of a sudden, equality's out the window when a man puts his hands on a woman. But any other time, oh no, we're equal. If you can do it, I can do it too. Okay, cool. If a man can get in my face and I fight him, you get in my face, I should be able to fight you because we're equal. You know, just going based off of a woman's standard. Okay? It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Like I said, don't no real man want to dwell with no masculine woman who's always into fighting. Okay? Starting arguments. Trying to get in your face. Trying to tell you that you're nothing. Trying to bring out the worst in you. Then when you finally, get physical with her, like you saw in this video, guess what happens? The police get caught on you, you're doing jail time. Prison time. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 31 and 29. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of mind, with brawling and quarreling. And that's what happens with these women, man. These women don't know how to hold their liquor. A woman get a bottle of E&J or some Jack Daniels, take it straight to the head. All of a sudden, she in your face, man. She got her fingers jammed up at your forehead, smacking you up, okay? Telling you that you ain't nothing. Okay, that's what a lot of women do when they get drunk. They can't control that liquor, man. And really, that causes problems. That can cause, as you will call, domestic violence. Which really, that's not domestic violence. A man has every right to put his hands on his wife if she's being wicked, man. Okay? That's his wife. But at the same time, when he deals with his wife, if he had knowledge, he would know that he's dealing with the weaker vessel. So you're not just going to ball up your fist and knock her the fuck out, excuse my French, because you got to pop her, man. Now, if she commits adultery or something on you, yeah, you're supposed to put her to death, but we're not in that time. Okay? So pretty much you got to refrain from that desire of, a brawling woman being in your face and you just piece her up, man. If it gets that serious, just let her go. Just let her go, as hard as that may sound, because a woman's job is to either boost up your ego or to make you feel insecure. A woman's either going to make you feel confident or insecure. That's pretty much her job. Okay, that's what a woman does. Okay. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds. So a woman who's a brawling wench, especially when she's drinking, that is not a strong woman. Okay? That is not a woman to be honored. Really, she loses her strength through foolery. Okay? Now this lesson is really on women trying to be equal to men. Getting in a man's face. But then when he shows that he's a man, all of a sudden, oh no, I'm a woman, I'm calling the cops. You know, it's like women change up quick, man. Alright? I've never hit a woman in my life. But I'll tell you one thing. A man hitting a woman for the right reasons, in my eyes, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Alright? Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 26:7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. And you have women, you might be arguing with her, and you might try to grab her up. She might be trying to leave. You trying to grab her up just to calm her down. She trying to kick you. She trying to scratch at you. Leave me alone, nigga. Let me go. You punk, nigga. You don't run me. That's an evil wife, man. Okay? She's like a scorpion. And a scorpion, once they get that stinger inside of you, man, oh, I'm telling you. You read about the pain of a scorpion, it's not something you want to experience. Okay? A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. So a woman can really piss a man off just based off of her mouth. Okay? Talking reckless. And then she end up in a situation like this woman here. Okay? Then that man's in prison. Then she's out here moving on to the next nigga. Okay? Because women, they don't understand that when we tell them that we're over them, it's not in a sense to down them or to shame them or to make them seem as if they're not important. But damn it, the truth is the truth. The Lord made us to be over you. Okay? He made us lords over you. Alright? Period. And it shows based off of a man who's not even a masculine man. Okay? A pretty sissified man. Put them paws on her, man. Put them bear gloves on and pieced her up, man. Shoot. And women think they're equal to men. It's just, it's silly. Really, it's just stupid. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. So there you go, man. Let's jump to Proverbs. (25 and 28). Matter of fact, I should start at 8, then I'm going to jump to 28. Proverbs 25:8. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame. And here she is in this ring, really thinking she got a chance to go against this dude because he looked like a woman, most likely. Now that he done pieced her up and she all messed up, now all of a sudden, oh, he's still a man. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof. And by the end of this fight, this chick didn't know what to do, man. She was hurt. She was through. She was conquered. Go not forth hastily. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame. Boom. Let's pull out one more scripture, man. We're going to stay in the book of Proverbs, and we're going to end it in the book of Proverbs. So we're going to go to Proverbs 18, 6 through 7. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. And you have women, because they don't know when to shut up, a man end up putting his hands on her, man. All of a sudden, she's a woman. Okay? And I'm not condoning that men should go out and start beating up on women. Okay? But anytime there's a situation like this, or anytime a man has a woman and she's been wicked and rebellious and he gets to the point that he gets physical with her, I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not. You can call me an a-hole or whatever you want. Okay? Just like that chick Whoopi Goldberg said out of her own mouth. She believes that if a woman hits you, she deserved to get hit back. Okay? A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. So you can be a person who can cause your own downfall based off of your mouth. Same with the woman. A woman just running out her mouth can really put herself in a position to get knocked out. Okay, that's what the scriptures is telling you. Just like you see in this picture here. That's the spirit. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. So not knowing when to shut up can be your own trap, you know? So long story short, you know, this woman was placed in the ring with this man, and evidently it was made clear that there's a difference between male and female, and the proof had to be proven from a man who thinks he's a woman. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai.